Hi, I'm Mary Rogers, and this is the Cuisinart Compact To Go Juicing Blender. I love the fact that this is so compact, but you get lots of great options with this product, and it's simple and easy to use. So this is your main blender jar. This is actually 32 ounces or 1 liter. And the other thing is the lid comes off really easy. You just pull it up, but it still has a really nice seal. So you get a nice seal for whatever you're blending. This piece here is removable, so if you want to add any liquid or any type of ingredients while you're blending, you can just lift that up and use that, lock it back into place. This is your blade assembly, and the one thing to remember about blenders is that normally we say tighty, righty, lefty, loosey, but you have to actually, it's the opposite. And I always try to turn it the wrong way. So this is your blade mechanism also for your to-go cups, and what you're going to do is you put all of your ingredients in here, and then you put the to-go cup on you put the to-go cup and the blade mechanism on just by screwing it into place like so. And then what you're going to do is there's two little tabs, one here and one here. You're going to line that up with the housing. There's two notches here and here. And what you're going to do is you line that up and you turn it to lock it into place. And that is what you do for your to-go cups and also for your chopping mechanism also. The other thing I should mention is that each of the to-go cups is 16 ounces. This one happens to be for cold items. And then we also give you a really neat one for hot items. So if you happen to like to make, like a hot drink in the morning, some type of coffee drink, for instance, or anything else, you can blend it right in here, and then you just put your to-go lid on, twist it into place, and then that'll keep your beverage hot. So the other thing too you'll notice is this has a flip top, which I really like because if you are taking this in the car and you don't want to spill on your way to the car, that keeps it completely sealed. And then the other thing too is we give you 4 reusable straws, and the straws go right in here if you prefer to use the straw. So let's look at the grinding cup, the chopping grinding cup. So this actually, the same thing, it has its own blade mechanism. You notice it's very flat, but it also is sharp on the sides. Once again, it has 2 tabs here and here. This happens to be 8 ounces. So same thing, you screw the chopping mechanism on, you line up the 2 tabs, push down, and then twist to lock it into place. So while we're here, this is your housing, like I mentioned. You have a dial for your functions. You can turn it to the left for pulse, turn it 1 notch to the right for low speed, and then twice for high speed. The other thing is that even though this is a really compact juicing blender, it's very powerful. It has one peak horsepower motor inside, so it's very powerful. So why don't we go ahead and make a smoothie? I think today what we should do is let's do it right in the blending cup, the to-go cup, because I think most people know how the jar works. So turn it to the right, like I mentioned earlier. So let's add our ingredients. First we have banana, strawberries. Now you can use frozen or fresh. These were frozen originally. This happens to be almond milk. You can use juice if you prefer. And then for lots of nutrient value, we're going to add some fresh spinach. Put that right in the top. Put the blade mechanism on. Remember to turn it to the left, like so. Line the notches up like I mentioned earlier. Just going to lock it down and twist it, and then we're going to turn it on and let it blend. So there you have it. Turn it over like so. So to the right. Put that there. Just going to add our lid. Turn it around to the left. Pop in our little straw, and we're all ready to go. It's great for if you're going to go in the car, you're going to go to the gym, if you want to bring a protein shake or a smoothie with you. The last thing I want to mention too is that your chopping mechanism, I'm going to use it in a few minutes to make some baby food, also comes with its own lid. So if you grind anything up, like some people like to do flaxseed or any type of grains or nuts, you can store it right in this by just adding the lid to it. So we're going to take a little break. We're going to come back and we're going to make some baby food. So let's go ahead and make some baby food. What we did earlier was we steamed this butternut squash. And what you're going to do is you're going to add it to this chopping cup. I'm not going to add all of it. I'm just going to add, about half of it. So this is still warm. So once we make it, you can feed it to the baby right away. So I'm just going to add a little water. This will help it blend really smoothly. You're going to put the chopping mechanism on, and remember, turn it to your left. Line the notches up like so, lock it into place, and then we're going to turn it on to blend. So I didn't add enough liquid, so I'm just going to remove it, turn it to the right. Yeah, I definitely did not add enough liquid. Try that again. And you can just do the same thing, just you can eyeball it. Sometimes with vegetables, you don't really realize how much water content is in there. So let's blend it up again. Take it out, twist, turn to the right. I just want to show you how amazingly smooth this is. It came out really, really beautiful. And you notice how quick and easy it was to do. A nice little tip too is that if you are making butternut squash for your family and you have a little bit extra, steam it, take it out, and you can blend it right into this cup. Make baby food for your baby in minutes. Hi, I'm Mary Rogers, and this is the Cuisinart Compact To Go Juicing Blender. I love the fact that this is so compact, but you get lots of great options with this product, and it's simple and easy to use. So this is your main blender jar. This is actually 32 ounces or 1 liter. And the other thing is the lid comes off really easy. You just pull it up, but it still has a really nice seal. So you get a nice seal for whatever you're blending. This piece here is removable, so if you want to add any liquid or any type of ingredients while you're blending, you can just lift that up and use that, lock it back into place. This is your blade assembly, and the one thing to remember about blenders is that normally we say type